welcome to another Gran Turismo 7 Daily C race. This week we're at Grand Valley and I want your help. Why was this my fault? Is probably one of the biggest questions I ask myself on a continuous basis. This race didn't go to plan and I got blamed for the death of someone in which I don't feel was my fault entirely. We started P1 in this race. Can you actually believe? We are now P1 in the majority of our daily C races. We are still licensed C, which is kind of sucky, but we are so close to licensed B, but this race really didn't help. We get a terrible first corner. We've got Alex right behind us and Will. Now Will was a very quick driver. We're probably going to mess up here. Yeah, we lifted it a bit. Oh, but Alex has an absolute terrible time. And, oh, that's horrible. That's very, very sad. R.I.P. Alex. I will see you later, bro. Oh, that's lovely. We were really struggling at that part of the track. And we can see Will, who's right behind us in the Genesis. Gives me a little touch there. The Genesis was probably the better car. I think I was in the GTR. I felt it was much better and much easier to drive for my personal skill level, but Will was definitely quicker than us. Oh, we make a humdinger of that. We'll go down to the left hand side and Will just dives down the inside and then we kill ourselves and get a 3-second penalty. And that bumps us a little bit far down the field. So we decided to pit because I didn't want to get held up by other cars and this was just the quicker way. It put us down to P10 and then I killed myself again. And we end up behind Papa. Now, this is what I need your help with, guys. This is the full time I was behind Papa, okay? Now, I could tell he was a little bit slower than me and he was braking a little bit earlier than me. And I'm really trying not to rear end people. I'm really trying. I'm trying to be more cautious. People brake later or earlier than me, and in this case, definitely earlier than me. Obviously, I'm in License C. I am no pro, but I really am trying to make a cautious effort. So we're coming up to lap 5. We're P10. We've got 30 seconds to Will. We're not going to win this. Few people are pitting. We come out just ahead of El Dodo. And I do hit Papa there, as you can see. Now, I flash him and I let him go as an apology, okay? But as we come round these sweeping bends, I'm having to lift because he's lifting a bit more. I didn't want to rear end him. I got a bit squiggledy. And then I bump him. Again, I've left him room so he can get back through because I bumped him. All the room in the world. He dies. And apparently that's my fault. Now this is his on board from his POV. Now you can see he's using all the assists, so they limit you, but I use assists. It's not a big deal. He's wiggling everywhere and I did bang him through, and as you can see I let him go. I did flash him like as an apology. I had nothing to do with that. Then he reported me and said I had 0 sportsmanship. So as we can see, I mean from this on board you can't really see that I had any contact with him, but look all that space! And he just didn't brake! I didn't touch him! Look! Papa, I'm sorry mate, I don't know how this is my fault. but let me know what you guys think, because I'm lost. And I tried my best to like say sorry if I did hit him and let him go through. This is the last few laps of oh, that's lovely, of that race. El Dodo pushed me through. See how I didn't have an aneurysm over that? See how easy that is? This was a controller player, I could tell, because it's wiggling everywhere. So I'm going to go down the inside because he left the door open. And I take that P6 from El Dodo. I love your name, El Dodo. Oh, here he comes. Is he going to come back through? He is. He's going to battle us. We get knocked around a little bit. We've got a pitter in P2. He's going to go down the inside. We're going to try and get the slipstream, but he's a wriggly worm. So we decide to take our normal line. We cross over. And we both did not brake in time. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Round the squiggly wiggly bit again. Oh, what did I... See how I'm cautious? I'm getting better. Door was open. That was probably my fault. I'm waiting for it. Anyway, second to last lap. El Dodo owes his lobster. I cut him off because I'm not having that. But this was basically the battle for P3. We had a penalty because this next, well, actually that bit that you would have seen if I hadn't cut it short, I was getting penalties all the time there. It was absolutely thrilling, and I was quite impressed because I've been involved in stuff. And to get up to P3, I was quite impressed with that. I was quite impressed with my pace. I was able to come up after everyone was pitting and potentially fight for a P3. Now we're going down this really long straight, and again another incident you're about to see in which I became very kind. Amar just didn't, well, he didn't stop in time, did he? And then pushes himself over to my line, and well, I let him go. Now I kind of wish I hadn't really, but see how he just doesn't brake in time? And then that gets him all off everywhere, and then it was a bit of a dive. And I just decided the easiest thing in that moment to stop all of the sim racing experts for calling me out and telling me I should go and make a sandwich. I thought I'd just let him go, but he definitely messed up. And then just come over to my line, which might not have been my line, so it was best to just let him go. So there we go, a P5 after what was a very difficult race. I don't know who was at fault for that Papa one, but I have to say I felt like I behaved. So this is another race. Papa's off to his reporting thing again. I was in a race with Papa. I'm not showing you this entire race because it was absolutely dreadful and I embarrassed myself enough. But I want you to look at this incident, okay? And I want you to give your honest opinions. Here I am in P13, in which I lose it. And our old friend Papa manages to catch up with me and kill me. Now, I might have not been entirely innocent, and that might not have been on purpose, but two wrong don't make a right. Let me know in the comments section. Was I in the wrong? Was it my fault? And if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another epic video very soon.